Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? My name is Denanu, aka the man with the most biggest and the most blackest privilege on YouTube. And as you guys can see by the footage behind me, we're going to be talking about Titans. And this is my second attempt to make this commentary video. Because the first time I did it, it was kind of something that was quick and dirty, and I wasn't really proud of it. I felt I was overly negative, but even besides that, I didn't explain myself well during the commentary, so I figured I'd redo it. So, my overall impression is that it's still going to be garbage. That's not changing. But I just wanted to explain a few things that I think they should have changed to make it better. Number one, you're making a Teen Titans TV show. The Teen Titans, they're not gritty. They're not, super dark. They're not Batman. They're not. That's not the Titans. If anything, they were coming out of that and showing the camaraderie, the teamwork, the coming into their own, young adulthood. That's what the Titans were, even in the comic books. Yeah, you had a couple storylines that got super dark, but it was just the story. The characters weren't that way. If anybody, maybe in the beginning, maybe you could say Dick Grayson, but he wasn't running around here going "fuck Batman" and killing people. So we're gonna get to that in a second. But um, I just don't know why they're going super dark with it. If anything, part of this trailer, what I find is decent. The only thing I really like about it, it's just the one thing, well, two things. Robin's costume, I think they got on point. That I have no problem with. Now, everybody else's costume, that's where we got issues. But Robin's is on point. The main guy that they got to be Robin, hey, it is what it is. Yeah, he reminds me of dude from The Flash. He looks like, he looks the part as far as being the character. That I have no problem with. Raven, I have issues with because she doesn't look believable in the part in any way the slightest. I can understand them having to change the costumes because you're making a TV show. You can't have this girl walking around with a purple thong up her butt. That's just not going to work, for television. I mean, I guess you could do it technically, but her outfit, I can understand why you had to tweak that. Starfire's, I can understand why you had to tweak that. Now, them just slapping a purple dress on her and just making her a black chick for no reason, that I have issues with. I don't see why that black chick can't paint herself in orange. Just saying. Beast Boy just looks all fucked up. I can see the outfit that they're trying to make, but it's just he's one of those characters that you can't really make right, because it's like either way, it's gonna look goofy no matter what you do. By him having the green skin and everything, but it's like they're taking every character of the Titans and making them dark and moody and angsty, and that's what I don't want. Starfire and Beast Boy, we really didn't get to see. This is more so about Robin and Raven. And if you're gonna make any character this way, make this just Raven. Have her be the dark, moody, angsty one, like she was in the comic books, like she was in the older cartoon, from Teen Titans back in the day. Well, I can't say back in the day because that's not back in the day for me, but back when it was on Cartoon Network way back when. Have her be that character. Have Robin be Dick Grayson for once, because this isn't Dick Grayson. I don't know who this is. I mean, like, why not just make this Jason? What's his name? Jason. I want to say Jason Todd, but that might not be it. But the second Robin, Red Hood. Why not just put not if you want to have Robin kill people, make this Red Hood, because that's who that was. And then you could be fuck Batman. You could have all of your fuck Batmans, because then it would fit. Have him be the one guy who'd be like, look, Batman's way don't work. We need to change, we need to change shit up. And have him be fuck Batman. But no, not Dick Grayson. No, that don't fit. Because if anything, I don't know what kind of storyline they're going with this. I have a feeling they're going to be just making up their own little thing. But You have to have, and this is part of my comic book knowledge coming out of me. You have to have him breaking away from Batman. They have to explain what happened between them. Otherwise, he would still be Robin being with Batman. I'm assuming something happened between them. They're going to probably explain it in the show. It has to be something big. Now, if Robin is going off killing people, then I don't know what Batman was doing, because Batman must have been in some other shit. If Robin was like, no, man, I can't deal with that, but I can go kill people, but I can't deal with what you're doing. Like, what was Batman doing that was so strong that he completely broke away from his ideology? See what I'm saying? You have to explain that. That's why I think they should have went with just like the regular Dick Grayson, who was like, look, I don't agree with a lot of stuff you're doing, but you're not wrong. You know, that was his whole reason for, like, you know, being his own man, as it were, with Nightwing. You know, he didn't agree with what some Batman was doing. He didn't agree with the way Batman was doing things, and he broke away from him, but still was like, look, we can still go out here and help people. You know, that was his thing. So that's why he took up his own mantle and became Nightwing. I think that would have been a more interesting, you know, yeah, you can say it's stereotypical, but again, you're making a show about comic book characters. But yet, when you put out a trailer, none of these characters are their comic book counterparts. That's the weird part. You got Robin out here killing people. These are superheroes at the end of the day. They're supposed to be saving people, if anything. Have Raven flip out and kill somebody, like one or two people, when she can't control her powers. If you are going to do the whole Trigon thing and jump into that, have her flip out and kill people. Have, like, Robin try to stop her and then realize, like, okay, she did this by accident. And let's say they formed a team to try to figure out why she is the way she is and go forward from there, like saving people. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to show Robin killing people. That I have a real problem with. It's like I had a problem with Batman doing it in fucking Batman v Superman. These guys are heroes. Like, they're supposed to be saving people. You know, it's you have to. And granted, this is coming from Teen Titans. Like, what the fuck? Like, Batman, I could be like, okay, well, if you pick certain stories, you know, Batman has killed people. This is Teen Titans we're talking about. Like, they never kill people. You know, it just it was more teen friendly, but you don't have to make things angsty and emo and have it to appeal to teens. It's like, this feels like maybe a writer or whoever written the show, like, writes vampire TV shows for, like, teenage women. You know, like True Blood and that kind of sort of vein of shows. And they was like, okay, we want you to write this comic book TV show. And they saw a couple pictures of the team, maybe knew who Robin was or maybe knew what their powers were, but they never read, like, the comics to understand who these characters are. That's what it feels like to me. Because none of this reminds anybody of the Teen Titans, and that's a problem. Because that's what you're adapting. And this would be fine, like, if you wanted to do your own thing, and let's say, you know, you wanted to change a few things in their backstory, but you're changing characters at that point. Why even call this Titans? You could, you know, change Robin's costume up, change up everybody's costume. Don't call them anybody from that and just name this another show. You know, it doesn't really resonate in the slightest with what the Teen Titans are. And like I said, that's a problem because that's what you're adapting. Everybody who's going to see this, I mean, granted, it's probably not going to be a lot of people because it's going to be on a streaming service, but thank God they ain't putting this shit on television. But everybody who's seeing this, they either watch Teen Titans Go, the cartoon before that, or you were a fan of the comic books, or maybe you probably got some newer fans with some of the animated movies that they keep putting out. And in none of those mediums matches up with anything in this TV show. Not one character outside of that. Oh, I can tell that's Robin. If you showed them a picture of everybody else, you wouldn't even know. And that's bad because, like I said, you're adapting that material. So it's a problem. You know, these, like, these are superheroes, and I don't see them saving nobody. It looks like it's going to be all shot in the dark, all action scenes. You know, they're not going to have the Titans Tower. They're not going to be stopping bad guys, because who's the bad guy going to be? I mean, if anything, I mean, it looks like Raven may be the bad guy, or she's being possessed or something. That's like the one thing I did like about it. I like the fact that they're showing her powers and whatnot, like it's like a horror movie. That's how they're filming it. So, like I said, that's like the only thing good I'm seeing out of this, to be honest. I'm gonna be interested to see how they showcase her powers and things like that. But everything else, like I said, it looks like fucking garbage. And as a comic book fan, it's just, I'm normally somebody, whether I like a show or not, I'm a comic book fan. Like I buy comics, you know. I'm gonna watch it regardless, you know. But it's like I want to like what I'm watching too, you know. It just pisses me off, man. It's the same thing in WB when you have like shows like Arrow and The Flash, and it's like I just want to see them do cool superhero shit because it's a comic book show, but yet they throw in all this relationship garbage and sappy stuff, you know, for women or something because it's on the CW. I hate that shit too. But with this here, like I said, it's just not making a whole lot of sense. You know, DC fucking up again. I mean, WB, I guess it's WB since they own DC, but WB fucking up. I mean, we're going to make 3 more commentary videos after this, and it seems like they're learning, but because I'm going to talk about Aquaman and Shazam after this one. And they look like they're on point. I have nothing bad to say about either of them, but anyways, fellas, let me know what you guys thought of the Titans trailer here, and just let me know what you guys think of the show, and if you want to have a comment or you want to debate in the comments about what, I guess, what, if any, good could come of this trailer or this show, because I don't see it, then let me know down in the comments below. My name is the Nanu, the man with black privilege, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.